The whole city? What does that mean? So that's how it is. Participants will wear this B watch during the fights. You will start with 2 points. Each victory in a fight will earn you 1 point. The losing fighter will have 1 point taken by their opponent. And if your points reach 0, they are eliminated. After 3 days of fighting, the one with the most points will qualify for E Nation World Grand Prix. I see. A tough survival challenge. This is going to be a grueling competition. Sounds fun. That's all. I wish all the fighters the best of luck. Yeah! It's fucking Duelist Kingdom! It's finally starting, sis. Yeah. Just so you know, no lose intended. Misato, Gaku, let's do our best. You don't have to tell me. Now, the first day of the Nation National Tournament has finally begun. Everywhere in the city, fighters are fighting furiously to earn points. I've decided from the start that you'll be my first opponent, Ichidoji. Masaru, I'm grateful to you for protecting Setsugetsuka and bringing us together. So now, as a new leader, as a Vanguard fighter, I'm gonna give you my full power fight. So, hope you're ready. That's my line. I will definitely reach my mother. I won't hold back against anyone. Here I come. Okay, so we're taking on Masaru here. Yeah, we can go first. I think that's fine. And we have ourselves our little Duelist Kingdom run going here in Deer Days 2, which is kind of cute because you basically have the equivalent of star chips, right? And whenever you are to fight someone, there we go. Okay, I had some lag for a second. Whenever you are to fight someone, you have to basically wager your points, aka star chips, and you get 2 to start, and once you lose them all, you are done for, right? So I didn't specify that I can wager like 50 if I have 50 points or something like that. It's just like I think 1. So technically it's just like you have 2 lives or something like that, but either way, kind of cool. But I don't know how much it makes sense from like a tournament structure personally, and I feel like this is something like Japan does, so maybe it kind of does make sense where essentially they have a team tournament, right, all throughout the year, you know, 3-man team tournament, and then once they're, you know, done and you qualify, you split up from your team and you do singles in the, like, you know, finals. I always thought that was kind of strange, because then, you know, you have to fight your teammates that you've worked with to qualify for, but I can kind of see the you know, like how cool that would be at the same time. So I don't know. Hopefully this episode doesn't sound too weird. I realized quick behind the covers, behind the scenes information. So one, I've noticed that I actually so I've switched over to use OBS for these recordings, right? In the first Deer Days playthrough, I was using Camtasia, and recording is completely different, right? But now I've decided to make the switch over to instead use DaVinci Resolve, right, to edit. And because of the fact that I can use DaVinci Resolve, that means that I can do more things, but I really haven't had the chance to do any of those more things right now because I'm still kind of get used to it. So that's why this playthrough hasn't had like crazy amounts of edits like the first one did to an extent. But we can go ahead and play this actually. Doesn't really matter. In doing that, I'm also using OBS. Yeah, we'll call this PL on the bottom. To record my audio, and I realized that for all the previous videos I actually wasn't using any of my like filters for my audio, so thankfully the audio was okay, and I manually cut out all of the like bits and pieces of like sound that came through that I didn't like, which was kind of tedious. But I realize now that's because, you know, I didn't have the freaking stuff to clean it up, right? So that's why I was having so much trouble before. But now that's been, you know, addressed, and I should have everything and it should sound good. But I decided to be a doofus and go the extra mile-ish and enable some of the like equalizers, because I have a plugin that has an equalizer that I've just never used in my life, right? If you don't know what any of this means, just bear with me for a second. And I've never used it in my life, so I tried to like use it and have it match the equalizer that I usually use for when I record my audio. So hopefully it you know, sounds exactly the same as before, is the hope, or it at least sounds better than the previous videos, right? And hopefully not worse. My concern is like when I laugh, or like one of those like things that you do right when you speak. I feel like the outliers, like laughing, or you know, I make a weird noise, something like that, right? I feel like it might come up and maybe the equalizer might do something funky with it, because I did like some testing of the audio, right? I'm not a complete buffoon. I did some testing to see how it would sound like, and it sounded fine, but I didn't like, you know, stress test it. All that to say, right? TLDR, if you zoned out, hopefully this audio sounds good, because I'm trying out something new. If not, I'm very sorry. But speaking of trying out something new, I am using Luan today. He is a deck that is kind of, well, I don't know if I want to say infamous, but he's very interesting for many, many different reasons, right? So he's a Youthquake deck, which means that he comes from the manga that we have. Why did you... Hold on. I've been seeing the computer do this lately, and I've just been so confused why they do this stuff. Because I was fighting against Kana in a free fight, and she's the girl that uses Fortia, right, with friends, and she overcalled like the same card like 3 times or something like that. It was just so cool. Like, she had a grade 1 on board, and then she overcalled it with the same grade 1 to then overcall it with a grade 3, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? It was so confusing. And now I think he just overcalled Selfish Engraver to then call Selfish Engraver, when he could have just called Selfish Engraver over here, had 2 columns of Selfish Engraver. I don't understand sometimes why the computer does that stuff. That's the only weird thing I've noticed, right, when it comes to the computer. But anywho, yeah, so we're using Luan, who's a very interesting deck, because he's from Youthquake, which means, you know, he's in the manga, which means he doesn't really get a lot of support. Right. The other Youthquake decks are Koltho Blaze, who's only had 1 wave of support, did not get an extra card, any extra waves of support in the upcoming set after he came out, right? And Soiraja, who I believe didn't get any cards either. They might have gotten 1 or 2. I might be lying about that, but I don't think they got anything too crazy, right? So we're actually going to use our effect here. We cannot use the Test of Fault that I have in my hand, because I do not have any more soul after this to overcall this. And I guess we can keep everything else, right? I don't think we have to go too crazy here. We can keep the draw 2 for later or whatnot. Let's just go ahead and swing in here. But yeah, a lot of the Youthquake decks, they don't really get a lot of support. They have gotten, you know, the first 2 Youthquake decks did get a decent amount of support now, because they had a first wave in set 11, which ironically, those were the decks that were taken out, right? All the cards for those decks were taken out of this game. I think I have Persona right, so I can pop deck that. We're taking out of Gear Days 1 for some reason. I don't understand why they excluded them in the DLC for that set. But they're in the game now. And then thankfully they had support in... Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Stream. Hope you guys are doing well on this this kind of weird Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, kind of weird. The vintage story was the Dimension place. I unfortunately plan on doing a playthrough of it on the channel, so I have not touched vintage yet. About. We'll try and see if I can use a bunch of different decks. Not that there's really that many, I guess. honestly, there's maybe like, what, 10 or so playable decks or something like that in Vintage for the most part, but I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to try it out. English and Deer Days right now, it's free game. Okay, fair enough. It's all in order. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I am not gonna lie, it might be a little chill today. We'll see. Eventually, click or Ek will say something that'll trigger my fight or flight, and I'll yell or something like that. But for now, kind of feeling really low energy. I guess I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I've also just been working on a lot of different things, so might be that as well. Let me try something silly now that I remember. We'll see how bad this sounds, right? If this sounds like complete and utter trash, then I guess now I know. We'll see. So I've just been messing around with the equalizers and stuff in OBS, seeing how that goes for me. But we'll see. Mini spoiler, no one plays OTT in Vintage mode, and for some reason, there's a lot of Overlord. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, you can only really do... I don't know if you can do soulless witches. I have to see. I think you can, right? Because Coco's set 2. The rest of the stuff was set 3, or was it set 7? No, it was set 7, right? Yeah, so you can't really do soulless witches. So you can do, like, soulless, but with, like, Spike Brothers or something like that. So... No soulless. OTT has not changed that treatment? Yeah, I guess so. Your OTTP already have a Divine Sister recipes for the deck logs. Interesting. What are they using for the grade 1? Because I'm assuming the grade 2 is the Divine Sister that actually goes in the ride deck, right? But for the grade 1, I don't know. Is it just Olden, I guess? Technically can, but it has to be the awkward way. Yeah, exactly. You don't have the actual dedicated pieces. Not that those cards are that good, honestly. I think it's only Lulu that matters, right? Because what is it? The triple rare grade 1, I feel like that shit was always trash. The grade 3 Nana, that was like whatever. And the grade 2 Glace, I always thought she looked super cool, but she's like whatever. The OG Tranquilla, yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured as well. But we can take a look at that in a bit. In un poquito. I had my arroz con leche earlier, actually. I had some yesterday too, but I think I might end up having to like start making my own arroz con leche and see how that goes. Yeah, like the 11k body was like fine, but like they're not like, they don't like, I don't know, I don't feel like it does that much. Like you can probably just play Mocha, right, and you'd be fine, but I don't know. Like it's not like groundbreaking support, it's really just Lulu that really made the deck playable, honestly, is what I'm trying to say. But either way, that doesn't matter. God knows when we'll actually get Vintage Fight 2, right? We can't even get the ability to fight people that are not in close proximity from us, right? So, see about that. Hey, Angel Sword, how's it doing, buddy? Long time no talk. How's it going, Mr. Gym Brat? Not great for that perspective. I was supposed to go to the gym today, and then I didn't. And I suck. And it was raining this morning, or snowing? One of those two. And I was just being really lazy, and I was going to go throughout the day, and I did it. But that's fine. We'll try again tomorrow. But I hope you're doing well, bro. Just so you know, we're streaming also on YouTube. And I have not figured out the best way or what way I want to do this, whether I want to show just Twitch chat on screen or show both on screen. So that's why it sounds like I'm not, like I'm just talking to myself as much as the YouTube chat tries to tells me that I'm just imagining things. But the thing with LTD Soulless is you draw 3 cards and then play Vanilla Beatdown with magic numbers and 12 cards. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter. It's just Lulu to get you to draw those cards. So, that was tomorrow. I think we got snow one last time this weekend. Yeah. Most of snow, I think this entire weekend is the worst. It's just been snow. But it hasn't been that bad, to be honest, but I just don't. I don't like it. I just don't like the snow. That's it. Don't justify a new iPod and find the time to play Deer Days? Yeah, that's fair. I have not been able to have too much time to play it recreationally. It's only just been to make videos or to stream it, right? But to play it of my own leisure, I haven't really had the time. With that said, let's do, during the tests for today. Play that from the start. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's still open. Oops. I don't know if that got applied, so... I think it got applied, right? Again, I tried it myself, I didn't hear a huge difference. Hey, Boyang. How's my favorite engineer doing? Got 4 hours of study done? Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, God bless. Hopefully you get done with that pretty soon. Did I see the PlayStation State of Play? No. I don't have a PS5, so I just never bother watching that stuff. I heard there's a new Digimon game, I guess. And I think that's the only thing. Oh, and I think like Liza P is getting DLC. Those are the only 2 things I really heard of. So, but yeah, I have a PlayStation 5 game, just one of them, but I do not have the actual console. I will not tell you what game it is, because you will judge me. But we'll just leave it at that. Lost Soul aside release date? What is Lost Soul? Is that the Digimon game? Imagine Bushi brings DD to the PS5. Yeah, okay. If only. Oh man. Bro, new Digimon game. I saw Xbox and PlayStation pray for Nintendo. Oh yeah, I think that'll happen. Cause we had yeah, we had Cyber Sleuth on the Switch, right? Yeah, so that should be likely. New Sonic Racing looks rad as fuck. Interesting. I didn't hear about that. Sonic Cross Worlds. Lost Soul Side is the Chinese game where the guy wanted to make DMC, but in FF15 art style. Oh, I must be so far removed that I don't think I've actually ever heard of that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hopefully that comes out and it's good, I guess. But you know, it's on PlayStation. I'm not gonna be able to play it, which is ironic because like the whole joke is like, haha, PlayStation ain't got no games, but it's like, all right, but they got like 3 games that I would like to play, but I can't really play anywhere else for the most part. He's been working on it for 15 years? How has he been working on it for 15 years? If Final Fantasy 15 came out like 3 years ago. Hey, Zoom, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, but I'm guessing he just decided to change the art style at the end of it. Oh. They have Astrobot, so they win? Yeah, I guess so. They made a demo. He made a demo himself 8 years ago, then China gave him a budget to make a full game, and then Sony gave him the team to make an even fuller game. Not 16, 15. Okay, 15 was... There's no way 15... Oh my god, was 15 that long ago? Holy shit. 15 was one with the dudes in the car, right? Because I think I have that one, I just never fucking played it. I remember, I think I had it in the plastic, and then one day I finally broke. I was like, fine, let me play this shit. And then it needed to like download like 50 gigs for like 3 hours, and I was just like, fuck it, I give up. And I just went to go play some other shit. But Astroboat is indeed the goat of goats. As it actually looks cool for a game. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Hey, Aster. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are good and refreshed. You got your calcium, you got your vitamins, you did whatever the non-secular version of saying your prayers is. But let's stand up the headlines, right? So we don't have a lot of news today again. You just had breakfast, fam. We're in the time zone. You can't be saying shit like that. You just had breakfast. I'm over here thinking if I'm gonna even have dinner. You're gonna tell me you just had breakfast. Ain't no damn way. Last indie game made by one guy. It took 10 years to make and tried. It was a big letdown. Oh. Alright. It's unfortunate, but games aren't easy to make as much as mainstream media wants you to think that we can make games in 2 days. That's how it works. Yeah, food is expensive and overrated, I guess, yeah. If you're hungry, you're probably thirsty. I mean, sometimes that's the case, yes. But I also barely ate today, so... Save money for boxes and games. Fair enough. I think you said boxers, but you can do that too. And rent. Yeah, in that order. Card game boxes, some other games, and then rent if there's anything left over, right? But all right, yeah. So we'll go over this morning's reveals, which isn't much, and then we'll go into some Deer Days. Not sure what I'll play today, but we'll see. But before we do that, eating is overrated. Fair enough. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. If I was more full, I would 100% agree with you. But the pudding in mango solves everything. I don't know about that. But before anything, right? We have the glorious return of the king, the segment you guys have all been dying for on this stream, which is the card of the day. We'll bring back messages from the drop zone soon as well. But yeah, so we finally have cards of the day, right? Starting with cards from set 8. We have probably, more than likely, our set 8 common cyclers here. Possibly. So this is Drag Breeder's Zyod? Zyod? Yeah, Zyod. Which just says, when this is placed from hand specifically, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, you can choose a normal unit without Sentinel from your drop, put it on the bottom of your deck. Then if you did so, you get 2k. So this in concept is cool. Putting cards back into your deck is cool as a common. It could be used in other decks. The fact that this has, what, 4 restrictions kind of pisses me off. So it has to be played from hand. You have to have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, right? Has to be a normal unit, and it cannot be a Sentinel. So all of this just to get 2k in Dragon Empire, when you could just play Shinri, the Eugene Dinosaur. There's literally a common card. No, well, not a common card. I was gonna say vanilla, but there's a common card in set 1 of Overdress that just gets 2k for boosting. The only difference is that this is, can be used to attack. So yeah, like, I don't mind the fact that it only gets 2k. It's just the fact that it has 5 restrictions just to put a card on the bottom of your deck, when we have literally cards that do this kind of stuff already. So I don't understand. Did be so cool in the Overdress era? Yeah, they did. Chanting that the over rare dudes in Festival Collection will be Gs without Sentinel. Yeah, I feel like there'll be something like that. To be honest, I think there'll be something. I think I mentioned that on the Tuesday stream, where I feel like it's gonna be some sort of shield-based thing, and that's why they made them normal units instead of a Blitz Order again, so that they don't clash with the Blitz Orders you already play, plus the Persona Ride tickets, so they had to make them normal units. So I think it might be something like that. I don't know if they'll be specifically Sentinels, but it'll probably be like a really big shield, almost like a G-Guard kind of thing. We'll see. I was suspicion that Bushi tends to use them as quick start that support these guys. I mean, yeah, technically. Technically, yeah. And then that's the thing that pisses me off about most of those quick start tech support cards. Like, the ones in set 7 were actually really good. They were actually good and playable. I wish I could get my hands on them earlier. Is that all of these cards, they put the grade 3 back, but most of them, you can't use that until like later in the game anyways, right? Like, you typically, like, you'll maybe discard it for Ride. If you're playing a quick start deck boss, you maybe discard that for Ride, and then you can put that back to search it out again. But that doesn't always happen, so it's usually you get it until turn 3 when you add it to your hand, right? So like, most of those cards that put the Persona Ride back on the bottom of the deck are useless, aside from maybe the Cristiano's ones, because he has a higher chance to have them in drop more than the other decks, but even in that deck, it's not usable. So I don't know why they keep obsessing over like, oh hey, you can put your Persona Rides back into your deck. Surely that's all your deck needs, but... So I don't know, my eyes must probably be really dry. That's probably what it is, because I just have not been taking care of myself, I guess. That's too bad. You're gonna have to suck it up, eyes. We got a whole ass stream to get through. Let me turn on the fan, open the window, because it is a little bit warm today. A little bit. That means my neighbors get to hear card games, but hopefully they will get educated. Are 30k crits in V good indeed? I mean, they wouldn't be bad, but I don't think that's what we're getting. Fan window, there's snow outside. I've actually, all the snow melted for me. It's been weird. Because it was like 50 degrees today, right? So like all the snow melted away. And like the room that I'm in is also super well, it's the only well insulated place in the whole house, which is why I can't really stream on in the summer as much, because I literally die, right? It gets like 90 degrees in here and I hotbox myself and die. I think I messed up, I'll try. I want to say wasted art, but the dragon looks kind of poopy. Yeah, he kind of does. So, yeah. So, yeah. I expect to see these for every single nation. This on the other hand is actually pretty cool. The other card of the day we got was a Steam Maiden Kralsa. So salsa, but with an R. Okay, Kralsa. This is at the end of the battle that it attacks. No restrictions. Doesn't have to be in grade 3. Doesn't have to be a Tuesday. Your opponent's Vanguard doesn't have to be grade 3 or greater. None of that crap. It's just whenever it attacks at the end of that battle, put this into soul, choose a rear guard, give it 5k. Right, I would 100% rather this, because it does a thing, however minor the thing is, but it doesn't have 20 restrictions, so it's actually kind of playable in some situations. So this is a nice little card, right, because you can play this out, for example, turn 2, swing in, attack, put it into soul, don't get damage denied, fills up your soul for whatever dex needs it, and it gives you 5k to another unit, so it can maybe hit over defensive easier, and push even more damage. So it's just a good aggressive piece. What deck will use this, I don't know. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. I'm just saying this is an actual playable card, right? Kind of warm today, but I barely stepped out. Yeah, me too. Me too, unfortunately. Commentary, this is pretty poggers. Yeah, right. In like a sneak format, a draft format, this is good. This is actually playable in some stuff, right? So this is a decent playable column. Well, the other game, if she gains my 5 to 10k herself, then it's double R worthy. I mean, essentially, yeah. Essentially, yeah. That would be the only difference. If she gained power herself, she would be a triple rare. It's kind of depressing. But yeah, I don't know. That 5k does make a difference, right? Because part of the reason Shenri's so good is that she also becomes a 5k, 13k booster, which is pretty good. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't see this happening, but I'm thinking like something in Barrow where like your Vanguard's already 5k plus. If I can play Philia, who's also 5k plus, and then have this swing in, give something else 5k plus, that's pretty good. Going first, that's pretty good, right? And this advances the game plan of like, you know, getting soul. But, so it's a nice card. But enough of that. Let's get into today's actual reveals for this morning, right? Which is the continuation of the what will be for us June, July tournament shop promos, and also some Orphish support, which I'm guessing was not super insane, but we'll start with those first. We have this very interesting card here in Cardinal Fang Pulmisa. That just says act if you have a grade 3 or greater Orphish. You can counterblast, soul blast, and retire this unit. So again, 3 whole ass cost to then call up to 2 Shadow Army tokens to rear guard circle. This one sucks, the other one's good. Yeah, this one's really weird. So you can only play this in Orphish, who already can spawn Shadow Army tokens. But getting 2 tokens, I think this is the only card that gives you 2 tokens aside from Orphish, right? Like, I don't think, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's another card in the pool that can give you 2 cards, 2 Shadow Army tokens, as easily as this can. Granted, it does cost 3 different resources, technically. But, just because I didn't want to be disappointed, this is cheeks, yeah. It also kind of reads like a set 1 card, the way that it has all of this, all of these, costs. Like, as a rare, I feel like this could have easily been an overdress set 1 card, and it would have been like decent, but where we're at in stage now, the game feels a bit excessive. If the grade 1 removes the grade 3 restriction and makes act auto, it would be a triple rare. We'll see about that. From what I've heard, Winterhelm Realm, but it exists. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I guess it's something. It feels a niche at least, I think, where you can get 2 Shadow Army tokens from 1 card. It's not world restricted either, right? You don't have to have a specific amount of worlds or anything like that, so. But I'm just trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Worse than the other card? Worse than the other card since this can't be used in common formats? Yeah, it cannot be. Ironically, yeah, this cannot be, and it's a higher rarity. The Orphan support lately has been going in the direction of Regis without Mask. Orpheus Mask when I have space for this? Probably not. Which is weird because, like, I don't know if that deck can really do much without the Mask. I feel like the Mask really helps the deck out as much as you guys don't want to play it. I don't know if Regis really has the support to play on its own, but I don't know. Could be wrong. Then we have ourselves here a double rare. Who, I heard is like, okay. So this is Cardinal Draco Delcomanus. When this is placed on rear from your hand only, if you have either Dark or Abyssal Dark Knight, you search your deck for 1 word order, discard it, get 2k. So on place, mill a world. Okay. And gets 2k till the end of the turn only. Then it says, act in your drop. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Orpheus in its card name, EB2, bind this to get a Shadow Armor token. So that one's a lot more free. You can discard this on write up, then use it to call out Shadow Armor token, which is alright. I don't really know what the game plan for Orpheus is really, because I thought the Vanguard called out Shadow Armor tokens for you. So unless you're getting Shadow Armor tokens early and easily, I don't know if you really need rearguards that give you Shadow Armor tokens specifically, right? I think you really would just want rearguards at this point that plus, since you have to discard or you have to read a bunch of orders and you have to discard or if he's Regis' skill, right? So I think you'd rather something that lets you plus and also sets orders for you somehow, since you have to. No, for Regis you leave the orders, right? It's mass that you put them to drop. So you have to constantly reset them, but. Lack of space is a big problem with Orpheus Mass. This one is huge for pure Regis, actually. The mill with World without spending a CB does so. Turn 2 before you ride Regis. Sure. Just better add World orders to hand or discard. Does not depend on Mask or not. I think you want to discard, since you can only play 1 order, and I think Regis plays them from drop. Does he not on ride? Going back to the pure Regis, this also puts more tokens early when you can't make, you can't make that many, and it gives you exact effort. It gives you the exact effect to Anti-Sadia. That would be a correct triple rare. So, I guess you need some in hand and some in drop. Yeah, because you can play 1 from hand, but you want in drop as well, so you can activate it with both the promo from the deck set and also from Regis. I think is on ride. You activate it, right? Yeah, you guys keep saying you want a grade 1 world order. I don't think that's gonna happen to you. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Pretty sure they're not gonna let you go Abyssal Dark Knight turn 2. But hey, who knows? They seem to really not want that to happen for some reason. The Spirit Regis still have the hand problems with all the new divine support recently. I don't think there's anything that specifically helps them out, to be honest, aside from, yeah, the 2 cyclers, the energy cycler and the dragon, really. I do believe that the hand size is the biggest motivator for people to switch to Mask. Yeah. They want a new ride line where the grade 1 creates a token world order. I don't know if they want that per se, because their whole thing is playing orders specifically, so they'd have to make a whole brand new Orpheus again, which I'm very much against. I'm very much against a deck getting its 4th form when some decks don't even have a 2nd. Some decks haven't even gotten a 3rd form. So I don't know how I feel about Orphis getting yet another form. Come on. Oh, you'd crash out? I don't know, man. That seems excessive. Like, if when Zorga gets another form, even though he's not doing anything in the deluxe, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Zorga in the corner. I'm gonna be real upset if we get what, the 5th Zorga for the deck that I think only won like what, 2 times out of like 7 matches in the anime. Does he really need that many forms? I don't know, man. That seems a bit much to me. Feel like we can maybe make that for other decks, right? So waiting for Fated King Welstra. Like, there's only 2 Welstras. That dude deserves it more than Zorga, but whatever. Most of the Orphis forms are outdated enough, and demaskifying is a thing. I mean, it's not really a thing. I don't think they've officially made it a thing, because I think the only deck that has demaskified is really just Leonord, right? I got a new form. There's maybe Magnolia, but they haven't made it exclusively or specifically that. But yeah, I guess we did get Alma Adjuster. Magnolia hasn't come out yet. We don't know what that's gonna be like. It's black. You know, there's a 3rd Western. No, it does not. Alright. I don't know. Nice. For whatever reason, my thing I'm looking at doesn't show me the email, so it just shows me turkeys waving. But yes, thank you. Please like the stream. Megami should play next week. We're doing block A, so she might end up playing. Yeah, so we might end up seeing that, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm ready for the new Magnolia, but we'll see. But in any case, on topic for Orphis, this card seems fine. Seems like a must play. But it's like the usual story, you know, good card, doesn't necessarily push the deck, right? You're ready? Okay. I don't know if I time to change and then fast forward the week. I don't know, man. It's gonna be it's almost as stressing as when I had to wait for the new barrel to get released. That was one of the most stressful few days of my life. But we'll see. But as a reminder, this is for set 8, which is coming out in Japan. Not this month, not next month, but in 2 months. So April 11th, which for us in English is not going to be until June 27th. This is the same day as the I was gonna say Orphis, the Leonord and Dregdrol deck sets, right? Just to keep that in mind. Oh, also coming out on Steam. What, 2 days? Oh no, I guess the Digimon game is what you're talking about. I'm just playing to the power of new cards that make me win a fight on screen. It depends which she's facing. Yeah, season 1 isn't covering the entire deluxe at this rate of releases. Yeah, honestly, I gotta give credit where credit is due. We're up to what, episode 6 tomorrow, I think it is. Right? Like episode 6? Halfway through the season, basically, and no fights have been skipped. They've shown just a fight each episode, but I mean, they kind of already did that, right? But not a single fight has been skipped. And you know, the deluxe is just chugging on. We're only in like round 2 of the deluxe, so theoretically, I think I had said this before. I think what's gonna happen is that we're gonna see all of the first round and second round fights, and then the third round fights, I think they're gonna skip it, and then we're gonna actually end the entire first half of the deluxe this season, I guess, which would be great if they actually do that. But I've been scarred too much from the previous deluxe, or the first deluxe I should say, that I'm not gonna say that wholeheartedly with my chest, but we'll see. Rest too much of this life. New Mega gives super resist to Windward Beast. But honestly, if they do that, they better just make set 8 where they just give a bunch of like unit PGs where we get like make them, if they're gonna do that, at that point just since since we're seeing so many decks suddenly that are like archetype name locked, using older cards, we might as well start doing archetype PGs while we're at it. So since we got old PGs in set 7, set 8, they should give us new PGs, and they should just reprint the stealth PG, the Shiranui one, because that's never been in the main set yet. They should reprint the monster one as well, and then they should just make like a Direful Doll PG. They should make a Divine Sister PG, and then they should make a Mythiarch PG. I guess they could do that. I don't know if they do that in the main set, but they can give Stoicheia some kind of PG. They can give Lyrical some kind of PG. Or I guess they could do a Silverhorn PG. But talking about the first deluxe like an abusive X. Honestly, yeah. You have no idea what that whole Will Dress era did to me. Like, it's a miracle that I'm still into Vanguard, because like those were some tough times for me personally. The Scarf, failing to drop Persona Ride with Maggie yet again. Yeah. I would like to see a new type of PGs with effects. I'd like that too. That'd be cool too. It doesn't seem like they're gonna do that for whatever reason this era. That might happen. Like, I don't think we'll get that in season 8. Sorry, set 8. That might be something that they do for the next anime season, right? Maybe. But yeah, I would very much like to see new PGs. At least we did get new effect triggers, right? So we might get a new wave of those. We might get new effect crits. We might get new effect draws, right? Because we did start with fronts, and then we got the crits in set 3 overdress, and then set 4 we got the draw triggers. So maybe we'll see. Maybe they'll do that in set 9, since they did that in the previous one, right? It can't be like it can't be like a glass moment where new Vanguard of the same set literally counters what you do. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Reprint the promos so they won't skyrocket. Yeah, that'd be nice. But it just is how it is, I guess. If I had the power to erase one deck from existence, it would be Shiranui and Shotodoji. I think Shotodoji was fine. I don't know. I think Shotodoji was a really cool and fun deck and innovative. It gets a lot of slack for just being really strong competitively and blah blah blah. Shiranui is a completely different story. Right. But like Shotodoji wasn't even like relevant for that long if you really think about it, because he started falling off toward the tail around set 4, and then 5 he like completely died off. So he was only around for 2 sets, whereas like Shiranui was around the entire fucking year. We got him in January. He did not die until like literally the end of the year. But yeah, that deck is a bit, those are a bit different extremes, I think. New Mega will activate Persona Ride regardless if you ride or not, please. I hopefully it's not Persona Ride based at all, actually. I would not like that. I want the 0 PG that gives you counter charge. Yeah, if only. They didn't have that until like G, so we're not gonna get that for a while, I guess. People should remember back in the Wildress era, we never talk the anime week by week. Instead, we spent hours talking how the anime fell short. That is true, yeah. Absolutely. They buy it on Xbox, buy a PS5, or pray that it comes out on the Switch too. Yeah, I do have an Xbox, so I guess I could get it on that, but I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer. I'll have to see if I even like the new Digimon game. Because I played Cyber Sleuth and it was like fine. The Cyber Sleuth was kind of the same as the DS games for me. So it wasn't anything like I'd never played before. So I won't get into my rant about Cyber Sleuth. I'll save that for some other time, I guess. Maybe the Lean Heroes, of course you would. Shiranui was the Snake Eyes of Vanguard. I mean, I guess. Shiranui outstayed its welcome for far too long. It was that, and it just came at the wrong time. Had they switched Harry and Night Rose, I think the timeline would have been a lot better, right? If they had just switched Harry and Night Rose, or just done something else completely different. Did Harry and Night Rose now, and then did Shiranui and Luard? I think they would have been okay. But I'm so excited to play Doji and dominating DD since I'm not a TCG player. Boo. No, don't. Dude, Doji's good. Still having premium though, Shiranui? Yeah, unfortunately. Does the promo even help Shiranui? It doesn't like put it to where it was. I think you can do without it, to be honest, but it is a card. I miss Zero? Yeah, me too. The first human I ever I own an Xbox. I specifically own an Xbox because I gave up trying to get a PS5 and I just caved, and I tried to get an Xbox one time and I was able to get it, and I was just like, fuck Sony, fuck the PS5. I'm never doing this shit again, right? Because I tried so hard to get a PS5 during that time where it was like impossible to get. So many times, so many queues I waited in line on, so many times I had it in my cart, so many times I put it in my cart and it didn't work, right? So I just gave up. You did not like Cyber Sleuth? Honestly, I don't think a lot of RPGs. I don't like a lot of RPGs, but I like Cyber Sleuth. My only problem, it's like Cyber Sleuth is fine. My only problem with Cyber Sleuth is that like I feel like people, and I don't mean this specifically about Paulo, but I feel like people that don't play RPGs really like Cyber Sleuth and they think it's like the best RPG of all time. So I remember the whole thing with Power World came out, and people were really upset about Power World. Like, why are you playing Power World? They did this and this and that, and blah blah blah. Right? And then a lot of people kept bringing up the argument like, instead of Power World, you should play Cyber Sleuth instead. I was just like, it's not really like the same thing in any way, shape, or form. Right? Power World, I can run around. It's open world. I can shoot fake Pokemon. I don't know why you're bringing Cyber Sleuth into it. So I just feel like Cyber Sleuth is always like edged in as like the greatest RPG of all time, where it's like all right. It's like fun, and it's not like better than Pokemon or anything like that, because it's just kind of basic, to be honest. But Power World is like Minecraft, yeah, basically. I found Cyber Sleuth for $2 on the eShop around the time. Good God, they're trying. The Pokemon TCG can't be too upset for $2. Yeah. All we had to do was wear a mask, take a Nerf gun, and go to Walmart and get a free one. Yeah, if only it was that easy. Cyber Sleuth has enough of my annoying mechanics to test my patience, finding out you need to digivolve like 6 times to get a big rabbit with the shoulder castles beyond stupid. Yeah, I mean that's something that's in like all the Digimon games. So that's kind of stuff I was already used to, because I had played Digimon, the DS games and stuff like that. So I was used to that. But the other thing is, like, I played the game and I did the thing that I always do with these Digimon games, is that like you get to a point where you can just stop progressing and I can just get every fucking Digimon that I want like super easily, right? With a bunch of grinding. It's just like, all right, I have every Digimon now. Now I don't want to play this game anymore. The only game I bought for the PS4 when I had a PS4. Interesting. Digimon was doing its own thing, and it's always going back to like raise a Digimon mechanic for stats. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need to do something. I feel like the Digimon video games can do a lot more, and they just kind of just fall back on the same exact thing that they've been doing for the last couple of years. Do you try Digimon game coming from Pokemon and get the same whiplash I did, but it is uncharring? Yeah, like it's definitely different, but like it's just like the Digimon game is just like like Persona, but with like it's basically just a Persona game, except like well, I shouldn't say Persona game. It's more like a SMT game, right? It's just not as hard. So I think that's what people like it for, because it has a lot of similar things. Hey Zanaku, how you doing? But in any case, yeah. Sorry. This is a Vanguard stream. Why the hell are we talking about Digimon? There ain't no digital monsters here. We're in Cray. These monsters are real. The hell? Don't tell me to try out Digimon TCG since I recall it isn't as expensive to get into. Yeah, it's not. It's not expensive from what I've experienced, but it's not cheap either. But it's definitely not, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or I would even say not even Vanguard expensive, right? So I guess the one good thing about the Bandai games is that they're relatively cheap, I think. They also have a lot of product. I was scarred for life when the cute electric lizard guy turned into an ugly potato guy with fucking sunglasses. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's funny. The digital monsters, no, they're not real. We're not in a digital world. You're a organic Overlord fan. Nice. I spent the same line, then I hit in the face with a $75 rabbits that are mandatory foros. I don't know about all that. It's stupid expensive right now. I don't know. I think that's just where you are specifically. Because everywhere else I've heard the exact opposite. I think that's just your specific market that's expensive. But yeah. let's talk about the tournament promos that we'll be getting not soon. So we went over these guys last week or last Tuesday. We'll go over these here today. Weird reprints? No, they make sense. They make sense because this has seen a lot of play, and it's from set 1 or set 2 of Overdress, so that makes sense. This is a really good Blitz order, and this you can use in Hound Riser. This is the only one that kind of doesn't make sense, but it's a good order, so I'm kind of whatever. And it comes in foil, so. And obviously, you know, get it out of the way. Yes, they could have done a triple rare, they could have done etc. I know, but we know that they're not going to do anything that's a rare. They're only doing rares and belows when it comes to these things, so don't even try. But yes, they could have just done an actual triple rare and reprinted that instead. Which promo card would be the most expensive out of these 6? It is going to be this one and this one. This one will be the miss. This one will be expensive until they realize that it is not any good. This will be the 3rd expensive, and this will be the other cheapest. But yeah, I might end up switching where like the Direful Doll one is the more expensive one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The foil for this will definitely be the most expensive one. I will say that. I will say that. Yeah, card save a problem at the moment, but they're also like fine. Yeah. Yes, it is indeed named Nanamon. That's why I knew exactly what you were talking about. One is so specifically Aurora. Not really, but kinda. Yeah. It's a dumb card. It's a really dumb card. I don't know why they made it, to be honest. Because they advertised it as a Aurora card, but then it can't search a Regalia's piece. So like, what's the point? The whole thing is Regalia's pieces. But anyways, so this is spinning Carola, Remiminis. So this has 2 effects. When this is placed on mirror with a token unit, so you have to overcall a token. You look at the top 5, choose either a glitter or an order card. So this is literally only Aurora because that's the only deck that has glitters, or an order card without Regalia's piece, which is kind of whack. But it is what it is. I don't know what other orders that deck really plays aside from the one that searches out. What's her name? But then you put it into your hand, shuffle your deck, and then when it attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if you have a token unit, this gets 5k. That's it. She kind of reads like a common. Fuck that twink. I don't know. Is this even? I don't know if this is actually good in Claudine either. Like, I guess it's playable in Claudine, but I guess you can search orders. Yeah. So there is that, and then you can eat her, summon tokens. So I guess you can do that, but I don't know if you even have space for that. But I was wondering what a Gigantic Overlord, the Great version for Overdress would look like. The Great specifically. Didn't you skip like 5 different Overlords to get to the Great? Calling the Queen keeps eating. Kind of planting 5k wait. Okay, about that. Road roll. I mean, none of Aurora searches Regalias, but you can get the same order rare. Yeah, which is like fine. Like, it's fine. I don't know. Getting the glitter is okay too. You have to overcall the token to do so, which I don't know how much you really want to do that, aside from like if you have the new Aurora to draw. So it's just kind of weird. Just overcalling a token just doesn't seem like something you want to do. Right? So to make it that be the only way they can get this seems kind of weird, especially for grade 2. If it was a grade 1, maybe that would make sense because your tokens sometimes are in the back row more than often. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah. And then the whole 5k thing is kind of like, all right. Then we have this card, which was like the one people I feel like were more interested about than the previous one, right? It's between this and Arroz con Leche. This is High Five. This is a normal order for Lyrical. That at first when I read this, I was like, this is fucking garbage. Why isn't this just in the main set? Then I read it again, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of good. Why isn't this in the main set? Right? Why did Leah Chappelle get that dumbass card that doesn't really do anything, and Chris Rain get that dumbass card that doesn't really do anything, when they could have just printed this in the double rare slot and just printed another card for like another deck, and use this promo slot for something else. But This says this can be played from drop, so that's really good. You can discard this, play this from drop. Then you play it with Counterblast 1, which kind of sucks. But if you have a Vanguard with a Divine skill, you can play it without Counterblast 1. So that's really good. So Leishafel and Chris Rain can really use this. Because it says you bind it, draw 1, choose a card from your hand, reveal it, and then if it's grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, you call it out, right? So that's pretty good. Then it says if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, which is the only way you'd be able to play this for free, right? Because that's the only way you have the Divine skill. Then it says that when that leaves a rearguard circle, you choose a unit, give it 5k, and also this unit itself gets 5k. So this says whatever you call from your hand gets 5k, and whenever you bounce it to hand with either Eureka or Chris Rain's skill or with Leishafel's skill, you can give a unit 5k. So pretty good, right? Pretty good, not half bad. Especially mainly just because you can play this from drop. Unfortunately, this does mean that Segra in Leishafel is kind of the way to go, which I was really hoping would not be it, but it just is what it is now. So it makes too much sense not to do it. So she does not need CB and gives 5k to the restander. Yep, you can call the no, you can't call the restander off of this, I guess. I was trying to find a way to give her 10k, but you can't. But yeah, the 5k is nice. It just leaves a circle that I thought it was returned to a hand for a second. No, it just says when it just leaves the rearguard circle. So if you, for whatever reason, overcall it, I guess you can do that. But yeah. Overlord has been your favorite deck because you got your second place in a locals tournament. Nice. Very nice. Fortunately, the deck is like okay right now in Overdress, but you just need the Kotal Blaze order they refuse to give us, and the deck feels pretty good after that. Boy, that makes the Grid 0 a Vanguard 70k with 5 drive Sag. Yeah, sorry, it's not that. Oh, but you should bid Leishafel. Yeah, go for him. What's idea? Take their orders. I mean, yeah, this definitely works in Leishafel because it's like just this Stegra, the Restander, Eureka. And then like you can Eureka bounce Stagger to hand, play this again afterwards. You can search this order with that. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. Chris Rain, I don't know how good this is in Chris Rain. Like, it's not bad in Chris Rain. Maybe 1 or 2 or something like that, if you really want to. But it's definitely way better in Leishafel than I feel like in Chris Rain. But I'm sure Zen will have a video on this pretty soon and we can find out, right? I think Zegler is way too CB heavy in Leishafel, who's already CB heavy. 80% of her support, I already asked for CB. Yep. But what are you gonna do? It's either that or you play what's her name? Was it Georgina? Virginia? I think it's Virginia, right? That's the only other card that works with orders right now. So, not counter charges, that's it. So, but it just is what it is. I feel like you take out the grade 3, because this does exactly what the grade 3 does. It does exactly what the grade 3 does, except this activates Segra. So you just take out the grade 3 that says on play CB1 draw, and you play this instead, and it's free. And that frees up 1 CB. And you just need CB for, yeah, I think you'll be fine, because you only need CB after that for the Divine skill, which is once for the entire game. And then for the restand, right? Which you can do that every turn, but you have a counter charger, so that cost is mitigated. So it'll be fine for you. Just don't play the girl that gets stuff from Soul every single turn, basically. But yeah, interesting card. Not for the important card, I guess so. Corley gets very good after set 6. Does he get good in set 6? What is yeah, I never looked at the, I think it's Berserk, not Berserk, Bellicosity Dragon, because it looks really dumb. I never figured out what it is that Bellicosity does, because he looks really dumb in his new art, and I feel like his old art was so cool and iconic, and he just looks like an ugly lizard in the new one. So I just never read what that card did at all. But I am excited to get Cocoa and Doreen. But yeah, speaking of Cocoa, who is unfortunately not a Divine Sister, she is a Battle Sister, so she doesn't work with this. It would have been cool if this worked for both of them, right? If it just said like Sister or something like that, so you can actually play this in premium, that would have been kind of cool. But oh well. Gotta go from $30 to $40 range, maybe. I don't know why. Scotty's not that important for this, but So we have here Divine Sister Arroz con Leche, who we learned about last week. We've been wondering what she does, and she's actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. For a promo boss, pretty good. So she says, act on Vanguard Circle once per turn. You CB1, look at the top 7. Choose 2 Divine Sisters from among them. Put one of them into your hand and call the other one. And put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. That's really interesting. So you don't shuffle. So you can technically create a stack. I don't know how likely that is, because it's not until turn 3 that you create a stack. So take that what you will, and a lot of the Divine Sisters that you want to play probably make you want to shuffle maybe, or the other support cards, right? But there is something you can do with that. So that's kind of nice that they added that in. So that's for the Battle Sister and the Oracle Think Tank players that still exist out there. Those poor brave souls. Then it says when this attacks, you Soul Blast a Divine Sister. Choose a rearguard with Divine Sister in its card name. To stand it, and it gets that when this attacks, it gets 5k for each grade of this unit. And at the end of the battle, you put it into Soul. Then if you Soul Blasted this same card, Arroz con Leche, your Persona Rise, you choose 2 cards instead of 1. Boss is very boring. I think you're boring. How about that? I mean, she doesn't do anything crazy right now because she doesn't have a lot of good Divine Sisters, which is what I said originally. Like, I hope she's not Divine Sister lock. She doesn't really have a lot of good targets, but it is what it is. You need Biscotti if only for the exactly, because the names aren't so good. That's the only reason you really need her. Like, she's not like mandatory, but she's mandatory because you just don't have other good targets. Hey, Spino Marquise fits an aesthetic retiring dinosaurs like Tachikaze. Yeah, this is Battle Sister, who's in Oracle Think Tank, and they manipulate the deck. That's what she does. What do you mean? The only thing she needed to do was draw a card, but she does that because she gives you a card in hand. Oh, but she does all the OTD tricks except the bruising triggers, yeah, which the Divine Sisters themselves technically do. I needed. I've honestly, I've been saving up money since the beginning of the year for set 6 so that I can buy SRs of a bunch of stuff. But hopefully it is not too crazy. It's not a design, no, it's a battle system. That's what I had said, yeah. So let's take a look real quick. Alright, it's this one. There we go. I guess maybe we won't do it this way. Hold on. We'll do it the other way so you guys can take a look at. We can actually see the whole spread, because unfortunately there's not too many options when it comes to the battle sister. Sorry, Divine Sisters that you can choose from, right? Just hold on. Let's get the screen set up here. It's not that one, but this one. There we go. Yep. So let's jump over there real quick. Oops! I dropped my Steam Deck. Alright. Got my Steam Deck, my Stream Deck. The thing with buttons that streamers use, right? So let's see here. If we look up even just Sister, right? I don't know. Who are these girls and why are they here? They have Sister in the name too. Okay, Keter Sanctuary. If we just look at this here, we don't really have that many options, unfortunately. We have some options that are playable, but nothing too crazy. I'm not saved up. I will be in debt for Maelstrom. Eesh. Just give her 2 or more Divine Sister names and she'd be very legit. Yeah. Maybe not a lot of the Divine Sisters are good. Yep. Which soul fronts happen to be cheaper, so everyone could use them. That's the other reason I saved up money. There's Ducati and the One Impressive Collection. I don't know why everyone keeps hyping up the hostage one. I think that's a real lame way to play the deck right now with proxies for Arroz, obviously. If you want to look at what they cooked, sure, go ahead, send it. Though we can use the Grade 2 Sister from Graham Grace. Yeah, so that's nice. But yeah, there really isn't a lot, right? Because a lot of these don't do too much. This you pretty much can't use. La Pistol you cannot use. Pastelitos, I guess you can use. If you check a trigger 5k by Soul Blasting 1. Tartuine is like okay. She's like Soul Blast, rest. Look at the top 2, put 1 on top, put the rest on the bottom. That's fine. We have to rest her. That's kind of whack. Petite is just a grade 2 that gets 5k shield. If you have grade 3 units, I don't think you're gonna use that. Saint Honor is whatever. You just put a normal unit from your hand on the bottom of your deck to draw 1. Like, I guess for stack purposes, you can use that, right? Bernie is locked to Sorceress. Languid Shot is one of the good ones you can use, so I expect 4 Languid Shots, right? Palmier is kind of whack. Only play from hand, CB1. Look at the top 3, put them on the top of your deck in any order. You can't like get rid of the junk cards. There's this line that's kind of cool that I want to see if it works out. So this is like one of those common engines that they printed. So this is Spumune, Casaletta, and Amaretti. So this one says when she boosts the grade 2, you draw 1, and then you put a card from your hand onto the bottom of your deck, and then she gets 2k, but she's 7k base, so she becomes 9k. Then this says on place, Soul Blast 2, look at the top 7 cards of your deck for either Divine Sister Spumoni, her, and then call into the same column. Then you shuffle, so that messes up your stack, right? And then this says she's 9k, and then this says all of these 2 cards get 5k power, but she's 13k base. So, you know, that's something to consider. I don't know if it'll actually work out because that's a lot of soul to an extent, but name is called from deck and stack. The only Vanguard support of it, yeah, basically. On with the engine is Soul Blast 2, yeah, exactly. So it's not great, but you technically don't have to worry about the Soul Blast because Aros can call her out, right? Aros can get you the pieces that you need, so it's not horrible. And this gets 2k, so it adds up to just be an 18k column like normal. So it's not really that bad. It's not really that bad. It's just you have to call this out from Aros's skill, right? This doesn't work because it needs a Genesis card. This is another one that's maybe playable. Darquise, this is a Soul Iron card, but it says when something is played by an ability, when another unit is played by an ability, you can CB1 draw, and that's the only part that matters for this deck. That's okay. This is Languid the Chat again. This is Gato Basque, who is the Graham Grace one. So you can have a Divine Sister in your soul, and she says when you ride, you Soul Blast instead of having to discard, so that's okay. Darquise on God? Yeah. Where's she at? Yeah, you can use her, yeah. It's just whenever you play something from Aros, you can counterblast 1 draw. Whether that's good, I don't know. Yeah, that's her name. Biscotti is pretty good, right? Because on Persona, right, you can manipulate top cards, and also obviously you can use her to discard and guard. And then it kind of just ends almost, right? The best card also is Bungji here, because whenever she's played from deck, she gets 15k. So Aros gives 5k for her grade, so she gets 30k. So she's a 43k without a grade restriction. So your opponent can be on grade 2 and swing in 43k with this mommy here. So that's really good. This is Sarassel locked. S'mores is cool because if you just played any 2 units this turn, she gets 2k and you can put her into soul. So S'mores is really good. Divine Sister Granite is useless because you don't have a divine skill. Kunapa is okay. She's just when she goes to soul, I don't think this is actually playable. Hold on. At the end of the battle, she attacks, she was played with the Vanguard ability. Okay, so if she was played by the Vanguard ability, you can put her to soul, and then you can give another one unit. You need 5k. But all your cards go to soul if you choose her by the ability. So this is kind of redundant. You're better off playing Bungni. Pastry's okay. She says if it's boost a grade 3, so she can boost her. She gets 2k, so this becomes 45k. Not that number really matters, but it only matters on grade 2, right? Then at the end of the battle, you can bounce her back to your hand, which is okay. And everyone keeps talking about Financier here. So everyone wants to use her to use the hostage package, but I think it's really lame. To be honest, I think it's really lame. She was custom made for her, yeah, basically. But I think using the hostage package is pretty lame. and kind of pointless unless you guys get a PG. That's the Divine Sister. I feel like it's kind of unnecessary. I could be wrong. So this is what X Squad has cooked up. This is, I'm assuming, this is a different one. No, that's the same one. I'm assuming that's auto school lecture, right? Hunapa enables the grade 2 language Divine Sister. Hunapa. Yeah, but so does this. Right? Like if I was gonna play grade 3, I'd play the one that gets 15k, but I don't know. So let's see here. Really? You guys are playing that many grade 3s? I don't know. I would just not play this. I would just not play this personally. I'm assuming this is the soul Divine Sister, which sure, fine, that makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense because you're playing grade 3s, but I don't know. That's a lot of grade 3s for me. And you're playing orders? I don't know about that one, Chief. I'd rather play 4 of this. Language the Chop makes sense, More makes sense, and Daquis makes sense, right? Those all make sense. Basically, like, yeah, these make sense, right? I can't really use my marker. You can see my mouse, right? Yeah, so this makes sense to me. I feel like it's 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, maybe 4 more, maybe 4 Daquis. But these are basically all the usable battle sisters. Yeah. Something that I guess does something, I don't know. The order's interesting. That's kind of cute, especially considering you don't have that many grade 1s, but I guess this is technically a grade 1, so I guess that works. You don't really use that much energy aside from, in this build specifically, aside from Biscotti. But, yeah. And dog orders are kind of the filler slots, for lack of names. Fair enough. I mean, is there nothing else we can play on that slot aside from, like, I guess, pastry? Yeah, I guess there's not really anything else that you can play in that slot aside, unless you play this package, right? Unless you play this stuff, there's not really nothing else you can play, or pastelitos. Yeah, fair enough. Or you play the, or I guess you can play the hostage package, just to create space, I guess. But it is what it is. Kirk, what did Kirk do? I don't see Kirk anywhere. I don't see Kirk anywhere. I don't know what happened. What are you talking about, Kugla? Pal safe, of course it is. No. Something like this, but we'll see. We still have set 8, right? We're bound to get at least one Divine Sister in there, not because they want to support just because that's what they do for generic cards, right? Back over here. No, that's not what's going to. Hey Kirk, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, looking forward to this. Just as a reminder, this is what the promo pack is, right? This is coming out next month in Japan. We don't get this until June. So I'll just keep that in mind. Sorry that I keep being a bummer and bringing this up. It is not in CFA yet. No, it'll be in CFA tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time usually, but it is not in CFA yet. The promo pack we're getting before that is this one, which has the Vortivisor card, the Graham Grace card, etc. That's April, right? The one that we currently have is this one, except not really, because they took out the Respro promos. We're getting this until the end of March, right? So just so you guys know. Excuse me. And then next week, I did not expect this. I was kind of hoping this, for whatever reason, I was hoping this would be later on, but they're actually gonna have Warbel in set 8. And he's gonna have a ride line and a triple rare support card, which is kind of insane. They did not give Graham Grace or Farvigno this kind of treatment at all, right? So this is getting a whole ass ride line, a whole ass 9 cards for Warbel. So kind of cool, because I really like the deck. I don't see how they can make a ride line that's better than Varilla. But hey, that's cool. The promo is kind of cheap, so we can recommend it to beginners, I guess. I honestly don't even know how to play that card in the deck. I'll have to test it out. But hopefully it's cheap enough for me to get a bunch of foils. But yeah, very excited to see how this turns out next week. I've been really enjoying this deck. In Dear Days 2. As a reminder, we have set 6 coming up next week, and we've already gotten the sneak peek mat and card revealed. It's going to be Solarian Mask. If you guys have not seen this yet, Solarian Mask will be the sneak peek promo for set 6 in English, and the card will just be an energy, a foil energy card with stupid ass Chronos command on it. So Ripperoni, my spicy meatball-y. Does that mean the entire Dragon Empire Triple line in set 8 will be revealed next week? I don't know. Oh, because Varga's getting cards too, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess so. I guess Warbell, if Warbell's a grade 3, sorry, a triple rare, there's Warbell, there's the Varga card, and then there's the Warbell support card. So yeah, I guess so. That's crazy. And that set's not coming out for till April. And we already know all the Dragon Empire triple rares, so that's kind of insane. That's really what's gonna happen. The normal to support does not bode well. Well, she just got support, didn't she? No, she didn't. Well, yeah. Erica loses to now and gets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does lose to now and gets her upgrade later on. We'll see. Dragon being Bush's favorite child is Dragon Empire. Yeah, I'm just surprised they put Warbell on this. I expect the Warbell to just be a double rare in like set 9 and get no more cards. Right, because of the way they did Farmville and Dragon Race. But no, they were like, no, Warbell's cool. He's Dragon Empire. He's not Stinky Keter, I guess, or Stinky Dark Saints, so he gets cards. But I'll take what I can get. I think that's it. That's all I had. So we can go ahead and play some Card Fight Vanguard Deer Days 2. That's how they say it in the intro, if you guys haven't noticed it. That's why I say it that way. I'm not just being a dumbass. That wasn't obvious already. So I will try to make some time to make some stream updates next week. Because I would like to change both the whole Twitch thing, right? I have to update everything on the Twitch side. So I have all these old ass panels that say a bunch of shit, like I probably play Smash Brothers or some shit. Like I'm definitely not playing Smash Brothers. That's for a fact, right? So I gotta update that stuff. I have to start using. I can't use YouTube for music because Dear Days and streaming takes up a lot of CPU on my computer, so I'm afraid it'll start crashing. So I have to start using like local music instead. So I have to find some good royalty-free music again, so I can start using that like the old days. You guys ain't aware of the old days when I used to have to stream from Winup, and I had to stream from VLC Player a little bit after that. But will we crash on the screen this week? Place your bets now on the stream, yeah. Let me boot up the game because I want to start playing Deer Days, but with my own music. I just want to play some of the. I don't know. Some of the music for Dear Days is alright. Some of it's kind of whatever. So I kind of want to like just mute it and just play my own beats, right? But it also makes it easier for me to like edit these if I wanted to use this footage for something else. It'll make things a lot easier. Should come up. There we go. And I can put up the game audio. We do desktop audio. Oh, but it comes in twice for you guys, right? That's what you said last time, so we'll mute that.
Card Fight Vanguard Dear Days
2. And okay, we should be good. Whoops, don't want to quit. Alright, and my controller has fresh batteries here, so we can actually do stuff. Is that right? Is this the right save file? Hold on. I don't know if it's yeah, I guess this is right. Okay. Is that what I was using last time? Oh, you were assuming I got jump scared. Why'd you get jump scared? What happened? Or was it the barrel? Cut him. Anyway, defense force. Would you want to see the live action version of Modern Vanguard? Not really. I was talking, I won't say too much because I don't know how much of it I should say out loud, but it was just a random thought I had with someone. Or someone had the thought, I had it beforehand, but I would like to see some sort of live action version, some sort of live action scripted version of Vanguard. Not like the anime, but like its own standalone thing, right? That like me or a YouTuber makes. Specifically like the anime turned into live action. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see that, I should say. Yeah, so I have I was fucking around. Speaking of promos, I built the Spinal Marquis. Right. Built that yesterday. I was fucking around with that. And I was also messing around with Zedlance. I don't know if I've shown that off before, so I was messing around with that. I played Finale last time. I've been messing around with Triumph Dragon too. I've been on this really weird Dragon Empire kick. I don't know why. Where Daigo? Isn't he like 50 or something by now? Oh, wasn't that a long time ago? But maybe I'm wrong. I think that's it. And I've built like this stuff beforehand. We'll see. We'll see.
どのモードで遊ぶ？どのファイトをする？
Making a lot about a kid with an abusive dad and fix their actual Vanguard? Sure, yeah. Yeah, so let's try World Fight.
どのファイトをする？
Let's see if we can actually fight against someone. Sure. We'll go into rank with Spinal Marquis. See how it goes. See if I even connect with this dumbass game. And its dumbass region locking makes it really hard to do anything with this game, but we'll see how it goes. Oh. Of course, it's someone from chat because I can only connect with people in my country, I guess. Oh man. Do you remember when Docs came in and he's like, yeah, I haven't been able to fight anyone. Yeah, girl, let's get it. Doc was like, yeah, I haven't been able to fight anyone in ranked on Switch. All I fight is my my wife comes up. And that is just so funny. The state of Dear Days Online is that you can only fight people that are literally close enough to you where you can just actually card fight them. You suck. Alright. So, what I've been hearing, Agro's been playing Vladimir, right? So, let's see, what do we keep here? I kind of want to keep these triggers. But I guess I will discard one of them. A lot of these other cards are decent. See? And pass around that. I guess I could have just discarded the Dino. Gazer Fort. I don't really need that right now. I also really hate that this guy is on grade 2. Oh, sorry, when my opponent's on grade 3. Completely messed that up. But it works out. 10,000 no stream siphon? Thank you, I appreciate that. God damn. Y'all see this shit? You got the Seek Premium with the fucking foil. God damn. Alright, my fault. I was not familiar with it. Damn! Bro, putting me to shame. The only reason I don't have like twice as many of the decks I have is because I keep crafting all the shiny cards instead. But nah, bro's putting me to shame. I mean, you don't have the hollow raptor, so like, I don't know how much that counts, but I kind of don't want to guard this, to be honest with you. I have the feeling that he's gonna check a trigger and he's gonna break through either way, right? I had the feeling. I could believe the poor Dino with Bloodfire, yep. I had a feeling that was coming, so I was gonna waste my card. Okay, of course the heal comes first. Thanks, deck. Of course that's 4 scam deck, it'll be fine, no way I can't cheat, yeah. Oh, okay, good, great. Yeah, unless he does like the fucking just checks over trigger. Then checks the over trigger again, like I've seen in those videos. My cheater, unbelievable. It's fine. We gotta beat the cheaters with the power of Vanguard here. So bust out my egg to ride this. Yeah, I'll cheat back. Let's call this out. He's not gonna really do anything next turn, right? For the most part. So let's go. Let's rush him. Let's rush him, gang. Go, Dino!
No guard.
Oh damn, he shoots missiles? Thought he was gonna bite him. Oh my fucking god. Thought he was gonna bite him with his big ass teeth, but never mind. Alright. Fair enough. That's fine. My boy still hits over here. And even if you wanted to guard it, we got the power of Shinri on our side. Got the power of money with Shinri here. 23. Just like you hit me with 23 in your crit. And looking kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Alright, that's fine. I can retire. I can't really retire that. Never mind. Because it's only in the same column. So, yeah, that's why I was hoping. I literally, as I was playing this yesterday, I was like, oh man, I hope they get like something that they can like call to back row so I can retire. So that Spinal Marquise can call in like the same column and then it can like retire all of the divine boosters. But it's a verdict of aroused corn leech. I'm going to find you in Canada and teach you Spanish for the next 30 years of your life. Unbelievable. That the card is good, but we don't really have, as I mentioned before, we don't have the best divine sisters. Aroused, wait, what now? Yeah, he's trying to say arroz con leche. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah. Never speak. Never speak again. Nothing good ever comes to your mouth. Exactly. Oh man, sounds like fun. Oh man. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, that's not great. Yeah, there's no Velderock here. So that's why I was like, he's not gonna do anything. This is on ride. I call two, right? Okay. And I need this to call from hand. So let's discard the turtle. Hope to get a grade 1. Cradle! Spinal Marquise! Let's do this first. We're manifesting sneak mats and OTs against me. Good, get his ass. I guess I'll add this. Spinal Marquise! Go! Spinal Queef! That's his ability name. Okay, good. I like that a lot. We're gonna grab these two fellas. I didn't want to put that there. I just realized I meant to put that there. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stop typing angry messages. It's fine. Everything's okay. Alright, so who am I eating? I'm eating this guy. Yeah, I think I need to eat this guy. Yeah, this should have been over here. I fucked this up. God, we were bashing on Sim so much that I fucking lost concentration. Focused all my hate onto Sim and I couldn't focus on the game. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so I guess we just swing this. We're just naming famous dinosaurs now. Go! Spinal Marquise! Skill hustle! Eat this guy. Ooh. Spicy for next turn. We'll call this out. Can't retire anything, but I can draw them cards though. Nom 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 nom. Very nice. Very nice to have that next turn where he can where he turns it off the turn after that, right? 43k, okay. Tara's famous enough that he had an entire amusement park in France. Interesting. This is gonna get plus 10, be 20, 26, 36, 2 damage. Yeah. Power plus. Don't Persona Red? Do I have Persona Red? Oh, I do have Persona Red. I see where you're going with that, Ek, but that seems a bit much. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can eat that Invoke Alchemist real quick. Skill hustle. Yeah, how you gonna guard this one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me that Invoke Alchemist. Yeah. Let's blow him up. Get that man out of here. Get him out of here. Ain't no restands for you. And sure, buddy, you can restand. You got 10k. 2k. Yo, the gun vanguards do pew pew. Yeah, they do. All of them do. They did a pretty good job with the animation in this game. And this guy's just gonna do like fucking fangs, probably. Oof. PG grade 2, get wrecked. Sorry, aggro, if you're watching this later. Sorry for all this attacking. Crazy how much cards I've gone through compared to Vladimir, right? Oh, normal. Get it on Steam. Don't get it on Switch, please. Oh, it's hard enough. It was hard. It was heartbreaking enough when Docs got it on Switch. Alright, so let's see what we can do. He's got multiple copies of this faded, secret, prismatic, mega shiny card. God damn. Okay, here comes it. The Zamug. I guess I'm binding. Wow, man, this guy got the fucking nuts. God damn. Oh man, he got the nuts. Damn it. So he's at 4 damage. What am I binding? Ek doesn't want me to Persona Ride. I can bind, I guess. Guys, I can do maybe this column. I don't really want to do this column. Since I don't have the Soul Blast, maybe I do both the dinos and call the dino. Would have Turbo Axe. With a gun, they wouldn't reach far enough down their sights. He doesn't have to aim. It's on his hips and on his T-Rex arms. Okay, he doesn't have to aim. He just shoots multiple times. Oh my god, he hit the nuts again. God damn. I wish I was like aggro. This is insane. Two Colossus? 2 Colossus in a turn, bro. Or 2 puny. I mean, he's not gonna slash, so he just waves him around and the bullets spray. Goodbye. Your players are cheater, yeah. And I can't intercept with my grade 1s. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This game is so unfair. Hit the nuts. That's painful, yeah, for me. Mission next turn, can't guard really? I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe. It depends on what they check here. They do draw 1, so. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking I take these 2 because I don't have the soul. And I have 1 dino in hand. I need the counterblast, so I think I just take this. This special was the villain? Yeah. Oh my god, there's another Colossus. That's all 4 Colossus, because there's 1 in drop. Okay, cool. Forward, I don't know about the forward, but alright. I don't know if that works on set 2, Vladimir. Ah, no. Koto Blaze, no! Everything's gonna come in here with a critical. So, I don't really have anything I want to retire.
スキル発動パワープラス
Did he not put in
クリティカルプラス
the Colossus? You should have put in the Colossus so you could have drawn again. Yeah, we'll guard this.
Do you know my dedication to Auto School Leche? I'm literally assembling the rest of the deck and proxying her for
Fun to get that blue. Let's go. That's what's up. Hopefully you guys get something in set 8. I'm pretty sure you get at least one, but at the same time I don't trust Bushiroad.
パワープラスクリティカルプラス
Alright, 7 cards in hand. You check the grade 3. I don't know, Chad. I think I can Persona Ride and win, no? I think I can Persona Ride and win.
ターンエンド
俺のターンドロー
Persona Ride, deck thinning. Get this. I should have used the PG, I guess, but I don't want to be a good player. I just want to go Oonga Boonga. I hate that X is trying to make me be a good player. Pisses me off. Pisses me off, honestly. Fuck it, we ball? Alright. Fuck it, we ball. Wait. Gotta stall on him first.
ファイナルターン
Oh.
ペルソナライド
Let's go. Alright, I'm just that good. I got another Persona Ride for next turn. I just got another one. Eat that, Sim. Eat my Auto School Leche, Sim. What you gonna do now? So I have a grade 1, so I can call out. I can tri-bash him if I really wanted to. I could also retire his board. Yeah. I can retire his board, draw cards.
ペリオルコール
I'm just that good. Sim. It's not gonna work out. I'm sorry.
コール
Don't call the tri-bash here. Trying to get that to trigger. Let's poke with this one first.
ヴァンガードに当
If
たって
anything, I'll overcall it. Would I get another one of these? Like, you're giving me a fucking rare card whether you want to or not.
ダメージチェック
Okay. Gonna save your second persona? Yeah. I just happened to get it from that persona. Right?
ここだスキル発動
Let's retire this. I just need to retire one so Tri-Bash is active. Because Tri-Bash is, sure thing, buddy.
スキル
Reset.
発動
Yeah, he has 2 or less, so now Tri-Bash gets me a critical. So let's
ヴ
go
ァ
to
ン
this
ガー
one
ドにア
again.
タック
Oh, I have to eat something. I forgot I have to eat something. I forgot I have to eat something. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to eat something.
クリティカルプラス
That's stinky. Oh, I always forget I have to eat. Give me that.
ここだスキル
Always
発動
forget I have to eat something. Damn it. That's fine.
パワープラス
Do I want to retire more? I guess I can remove my whole board. I did it already actually today. So we can retire that back row. To retire the others, removing spinal marker skills of whole column. Oh yeah, you're right. You do that.
ドライブチェ
You're
ッ
right.
ク
You're right.
ドロートリガー
Power
パ
here.
ワープラス
230Ks, 6 cards. Surely can't
ド
guard
ライ
this.
ブチェック
Oh man. I think I should have a final turn. I think I should have a final turn, but oh well. It's alright.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I was hoping he'd intercept.
ガード
Alright, so I'm gonna have to. Unless he, we'll see. We'll see how his attack pattern is. Maybe I can intercept with him.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Misplayed. That was not the deal. That was not the deal. That was not the deal. If I Persona I didn't lose, that was the deal, but that has not happened yet. Wait, pulpusa de pollo? Why would that be the... That's not a dessert, bro. That's a fucking savory meal. Can't just say random food names. They're all desserts. Desserts and snacks and treats.
ターンエンド
スタンドアンドドロー
I should have retired to Zamoog. And I should have I guess I didn't need to do this. What I should have done was I should have called this. Soul Blasted. Then I would have eaten this. I don't know if Pasalitos is European. I don't know if pastry is European. And then I would have eaten this guy. Right, instead, drew a card, and then I could have called out either this guy again, or I could have called this out. And then I could have retired this column like that. Yeah, that's the way I should have done it. That's on me. Oh, right, that's why he has the forward. Okay, fair enough.
I realized I forgot my dessert upstairs.
Ripperoni. I can't intercept Camp PG, so I just gotta take fucking this bastard to the face. He's not going to use the skill here. I'm going to assume that was an accident.
No go.
He didn't Persona Ride, so this doesn't hit. And we'll presumably Divine Skill here. We have the Counter Blast. He still has one Counter Blast, right? Should have waited till you did this skill, I think. Because now it's not gonna get the power. You have to sequence it correctly, which is I'm glad they do that in Dear Days, because I've been telling people to do that. They yell at me because they think it doesn't matter, but it do matter. I guess these guys are useless. Am I winning? I mean, technically, yeah. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm technically winning, yeah. I need Divine Skill. So I have to re-ride next turn. He gets a critical. And I can no longer use Sentinels for the rest of the turn. This is gonna be a baby number. So he has to check 2 crits to kill me. Of which he has not seen a lot of. But the most I got is like what? 28, 38. No, 43, 53, yeah. So I have to take this either way. Most I can do is maybe a 1 pass. Something like that. Alright, buddy.
Alright, buddy.
Alright, fair enough. And of course I've seen 3 of my heals. Okay, thank God. Okay.
Damage check. Critical trigger.
Alright, bet.
Critical plus. Power plus.
I also have to get better at
Damage check.
eating my rear guards correctly. I should be good now.
Damage check. Critical
Should
trigger.
definitely be good now. Because this is, well, this is going to go up to 33.
Critical plus. Power
But
plus.
that's fine. I literally just have to drop 5k shield to guard that, which is probably going to end up being this. And I can probably check my OT. I can't believe I've seen so many of my triggers. I hate this. I've seen like all of my triggers. Did you forget again? Okay. Okay. There you go. That's a 1-1. I mean, there's no way I'm in danger, right? So I could just give him this. So I'm gonna get 2 on ride. So I guess I can give him this. Keep the extra 10k shield. The good thing is that he guarded with the OT, so I didn't have to worry about that. Both like mentally and also with him actually maybe checking. Oh my god, I uttered the words OT. I forgot the forbidden rule to never fucking talk with the OT, or it will show up. I hate that I have all this deck thinning and I've seen like every trigger in my hands and not in my drive checks. Okay, so I think I only have 2 options, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's do this smartly. So we're eating this, and we're calling this. So I can maybe call this? No, I don't know if I want to call it. I guess I could just do this and this. Wait, did we get a Dino deck? A long time ago, but for English specifically, we got it in sets, set 13 as a box topper. Ooh, I can do double crit, but do I want to draw cards? This is better numbers. So yeah, the crit doesn't really matter. He's already at 5. So I already have a Shinrin Soul, so I can call this out. Even though this is slightly bigger, but I guess I can call this out. Eat it. Get the bigger number. Well, actually, no. Is it a bigger number?
Because it's going to be what?
5, 10, 15 plus 8 is 23. Plus 8 is 31. Whereas like this is 28. So it's slightly bigger. So I guess I can do that. I guess 41 because of the Persona ride. Yeah. So we'll go to battle. Right. So we can attack with this. But yeah. Fluctuate somehow. It's a promo boss. We got it as a box stopper in set 13, I think it was. Or set 1 of Divines, one of those two.
ガード
And he actually recently got a support card in set 4.
ヴァンガードへアタックだ
I guess I can call to the other column too.
スキル発動
It sounds like Final Fantasy music. Yeah, it
パ
does.
ワープラス
So I can put this into Soul. Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Got reprinted? Oh, it did get reprinted. Yeah, that's right. You overguard? Or, oh no, he doesn't have enough to guard. Okay, okay. I was just like, what am I looking at here? He did the map right. Yeah. Alright, that's basically GG's. He just wasted these two accidentally because he thought it was enough. But my dino's too big for that. So we'll swing in here. And sure, we can activate Shinrin.
パワープラス
And then we can oh, I can't do it yet, that's right. Damn, that sucks. I can't use Tribash. I forgot. Yeah, because I was saying I can eat this, use Tribash, put it here, retire this column, but I can't because he has 1 extra rear guard. Unfortunately, so yeah, we'll it doesn't make a difference.
スキル発
We'll eat this. I guess I could have eaten the
パワ
Tribash.
ープラス
It's whatever at this point.
ペリオルコール
I guess I should have eaten the Tribash because then this would have restarted, right? Yeah. But whatever.
I'm pretty sure this is the game, right? Unless he has another PG.
ドライブチェック
Definitely gonna play that better, but
ドライブチェック
considering it's Spino Marquis.
Versus Vladimir, I think I think that's alright, but misplaced it, yeah.
決める
To be fair,
They just built this yesterday, but
ダメージチェック
I will admit that could have been a lot better.
いいファイトだったぞ
Thought I said I had a 13 win streak. I was gonna say, ain't no way in hell I have 13 wins. I've barely played 13 times in ranked.
let's queue up. Probably face aggro again if he shows up. Dino Supremacy, the Fate of Clash. Would have been 11 episodes shorter if giving him a Dino deck. Yeah. Only made a connection with Dragon Empire instead. GG, ignore my stupid misplays. It's okay, I misplayed too. GG's aggro. Excuse me. May want to cut Tribash.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll have to see. I don't know if there's anything that I can really replace it with, but I'll have to see.
倒す
始めましょうか
Is someone you knew via ranked? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Happened last stream also. I faced blank. Or the stream before that, I faced blank in ranked. No, I wanted to snipe with Leonore. Snipe. Snipe. Is this you? Oh, okay.
ヴァンガード ンドドロー
With the stealth name? Yeah. I was like, damn. I guess this isn't useful till later.
ライ
But I should have gotten rid of the other guy.
ドエネ
Maybe,
ル
I
ギ
don't
ー
know.
ジェネレーターをセット
Let's rather face my own wife twice and then realize it was her. Jeez. What is happening? Oh, okay.
ターンエン
Pressing the button. What is happening? Okay. But yeah, I really hope they fix that soon. Like, I can't believe they had the audacity to say like, oh yeah, we want to do tournaments for this game, and I literally can't even face. I can't even face. People that are not in the same country as me, and apparently it's not even like just the same country. It's like the same area of the country as well. Like it's just unnecessary. I should have gone second knowing this was gonna be Leonard. But it is what it is. I'll just check a defensive and I'll be good. Wow, this person looks like familiar. Here's my
ドノーガード
Oh, it's okay. Happens to the
まだ
best
ま
of
だ
us.
ダメージチェッ
Let's
ク
go draw trigger.
クリティカルトリガー
Alright, fine. Fine. We take
クリ
those.
ティカルプラスパワープラス
The color's a little rusty, I guess. Are you getting ranked matches on the Switch? Mine is on and off. Docs. Wooden Docs, who's in chat, is on the Switch. I'm on Steam.
ノーガード
ドライブチェック
Japanese? What? But,
ターンエンド
yeah, it has not been the best. It was, I feel like it was okay, and then like after they did some update, they accidentally region locked the game, which is like really stupid. But like it's on and off the region locking, so
ライ
it's really stupid. I'm really hoping they fix that soon. Should I reverse rush? Let's reverse rush.
ドコ
This fucking Leonard, they can't retire. Play on my damn cards, and I had the one counter blast I need, so like, get ass. Think I need a hand? You think I need cards to guard? Who the fuck do you think I am?
ヴァンガード
And I'll attack first with the rear guard. And I won't use the skill. Give me those cards from hand. Let's equalize this shit right now. Let's go 2 cards to 2 cards right now. Let's do this, because you don't want to lose your rear cards.
ヴァンガー
Swing
ドにア
in
タッ
here.
ノーガードです
クドライブチェッ
Playing good amount. 150 of tense? Good god. The Prince decks come into the deck and got excited. What? Oh, quintessential rush. Oh. Do I want to eat this? Let's
ク
eat
リアガー
this.
ドにアタック
Want to be all cute trying to rush me? Go ahead. And you know what? I'm a Soul Blast
スキル
too.
発動
I'm gonna get plus 10.
パワープラス
You're gonna give me that rear guard, bro. There ain't no way you're dropping 2 cards for this. Ain't no way you're dropping 2 cards. Ain't no way you like there ain't no way you drop broccoli for fucking what's your name again? Atlantis. Ain't no damn way you did that for Atlantis. Bugging. You
タ
bugging.
ーンエン
Ain't no way you just guarded Atlantis like that. Unbelievable. For broccoli, bro.
ワイドです
And you just guarded a crit trigger right now. Oh
発
man.
動です
Assuming you don't rush the fuck out of me right now. Oh, it's about to go down.
スペリオルコール
Okay. Yeah, this gets 10k. Fair enough. You're gonna pull another card from hand. Okay, you had another broccoli. Like, I guess
スキル発
you could have also drawn 2. You could have also, like, yeah, you could have taken the first attack, drawn 2, but whatever. We're just gonna rush the hell out of each other. My rush was cooler because I did it with the cards in my hand and I didn't generate just tokens for free. Retire the plant token. He also can't sacrifice it on grade 2. He also can't what? Also can't sacrifice the token on grade 2? Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Don't forget to your second one. Yeah. Just,
No
please
God.
don't forget
ドライブチェック
to get me gifts for Valentine's Day. I'll be very upset. Alright, draw trigger this
ま
time.
だまだダメージチェック。
That's fine.
リアガードにアタックです
Oh, word? You're gonna die. You can have them. I'm just gonna call another one. Doesn't have. I just realized they have no idea what the fuck I'm playing. They have no clue what I'm playing. I just realized that. Oh, because I'm just playing a bunch of generic shit, and then they probably see the Tribash and they're just like, "Oh."
ヴァンガードにアタックです
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go to 3.
ノーガード。
I probably have to discard the heal. Whoop! Okay, I thought the game first. Probably have to discard the heal for ride. I forgot I said his wife. Oh god.
行くぜ。俺のターンだ。
Alright, I'm gonna retire his stuff anyways, so. Don't have a stringery. So maybe this isn't as useful right now.
ライドだ。
Oh, like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking
ここだ。
at?
スキル発動。
That sucks.
ペリオルコー
That's
ル。
fine.
ここだ。スキル発動。
Let's see if we can get something from this. Okay, good. Gonna call this. And we'll go to battle. And we'll sort
ヴ
of
ァンガー
unboost
ド
it.
にアタックだ。
We will retire it. Oh, okay. You're gonna give me them rear guards. Let's go.
インターセプト
So I'll eat that. And I'll eat this whole column over here. Including this Atlantis that you fucking risked
ヴァ
everything
ン
to
ガードにア
save.
タックだ。
We will use this skill. Counter blast. Eat
ここだ。
this.
スキル
Heal
発動。
hustle. Draw. Hopefully not a trigger. Alright, fine. Guard value is guard value. And we'll call this
ペ
here.
リオルコール。
Bam. Eat that whole column. We'll use this effect.
ここだ。スキル
The
発
cards
動
in。hand. Okay, great. Nope. Nope. Don't want to do that right now. 31 to 10. I don't need the extra power.
ノーガードです
ドライブチェック。クリティカルトリガー。
Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna put the crit here. We're gonna put the power here.
俺の勝ちだ。
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. Cause I checked the crit. Bro, come on. You got like 1 damage. Unbelievable. They were like 1 damage. Cause I checked the crit. They were just like, alright, fuck you. It was probably because when I retired, that's when they gave up and they were going through the menus, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they just quit. I don't understand. Well, I don't understand why. I just checked 1 crit. It's not like I checked crit OT or something like that. But alright, whatever, man. I'll take it. Not losing that fucking Spinal more crease and ranked. I'm playing Leonard. You know who I am? Unbelievable. I can't lose to a dinosaur. I play Leonard. I want to lose to Christian. Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. You say they're a noob. I think they were a higher rank than me. I think that's why I got a little bit of extra, the 4 extra. So, oh, that was funny. Should just give me that Atlantis, bro. They would have just give me the Atlantis. They would have never been in this situation if they just didn't fucking overguard for the Atlantis. But hey, that's probably the right play for me. I'm just being an ass. Tier 1 this year? Okay, bad. I don't read that. See if we can get 1 more game in here.
Which is funny because I bet like
いいぜやろう
俺と
there's probably more people playing this now than before because it's Sim. Why would I ever rank with people I don't know that are outside of my square? Because dumbass region locked game. But... Alright, but yeah, go like have fun, Sim. I don't mean to be angry when I match up with you guys. I'm angry at the game that I can't match up with someone that's not you guys. So the fact that it's region locked. Oh, I tried. No luck. Damn. That's crazy. Sure.
Stand up.
Yes, we're playing Chrono Dumb.
俺のターンドロー
Let's see if I'm gonna go home. Go home. Let's see if I go to bed miserable because I lost to Chrono Gen in rank.
ライ
Sim lose. Sim lose.
Generator
Sim lose. Yeah. Oh. And yeah, we'll pass on that.
ターン
Was that actually Azim?
スタンドドロー
Azim is trying to match with me, but he did not. Azim, did you see the Leonor fight? How glorious and majestic it was? The exciting outcome. Is I'm gonna lose by surrendering early? Yeah, like there was so much more game that could have been played, but oh well.
エネルギージェ
You're
ネレ
up
ータ
against
ーをセット
Nvidia. Mentally prepared for crit attack. GG's. Good luck. You
ス
did.
キル
Okay,
発
good.
動
When I test this on Switch, have someone from my locals search ranked same time as me. Oh my god, yeah. If it takes a long time to match you two together, I'll be upset because you guys are right next to each other. But,
コールスキル発動パワープラスコール
are we gonna see the whole? Yeah, we're gonna see the whole thing. Okay. The
スキル
whole.
発動
The whole thing. I can already hear Sim.
Sim talking about this
スキル発
as
動
he does these plays. The whole
Jet thing where they gotta play
50 cards, turn one, get all the
スキル
advantage,
発動
and then pretend and tell me that their deck is bad
ヴァンガードにアタック
when they can start the game with 5 cards, play 3 cards, and still have 5 cards in their hand. But okay.
ノーガー
Why does she have
ド
a
ま
whip?
だまだダメージチェック
Doesn't she have a gun? Oh,
ヴ
I
ァ
guess she
ンガード
doesn't.
にアタック
I guess that's not a gun. I could have sworn that was a gun. Oh, alright. I guess it's a fucking whip. Yeah, I got nothing.
ノーガードだ
Can't believe this shit is 10k.
オーバートリガー
Oh,
パワープラス
ダメージチェック
I'm gonna like that leader player and rage quit. Unbelievable, bro. Red LT turn 1 against Jet. Okay.
ダメージチェック
Okay, game. And I can't get a single defensive. What is this? An event fight? What the fuck?
スキル発動
Oh my gosh.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah, I guess I'll go to fucking 4.
ノーガードだ
Jesus. Can I just get a heal? No, of course not. I'll get the units that I want to try and deck then. So now when I go and use my effect, I don't get jack shit. Alright.
行くぜ俺ドロー
Alright, I guess I got this dumbass order. One saving grace, I guess.
コール
Well, might as well make the best of it, I guess.
コールオーダー発動
Oh, this fan is using muscle memory to judge next second. I have to do this one. I really don't want to. Yes, this one. Cause I wanted to like not have to, but
エリオ
whatever.
ルコール
Then I have this other one. I might as well fucking play it. Like, I'm pretty much dead. So.
ヴァンガードにアタックだ
If I can check my LT, that'd be great.
ノーガードダメージチェック
Okay, cool.
ヴァンガードにアタックだ
This is plus 15.
ここだ
16 plus 15 is 16, 26, 31. This is the bigger attack, yeah.
ノーガード
ドライブチェック
Oh, I got someone like wearing blue. I mean, kinda, yeah.
But not when they're all in my damage zone.
ダメージチェック
And of course, I jive track a fucking grade 3 that I can't use to guard. So, next turn is gonna be great.
スキル発動
Oh my, bro. Where are my triggers? Huh?
ヴァンガードにアタックだ
Oh my god.
ここだスキル発動パワープラススキル発動
How many cards I've gone through? I had one heal in my starting hand I put back, and then I drew 5. And I took 4 damage, so that's 9. And I drew 1. God damn. Ridiculous.
ここだスキル発動
At least he can't. Oh
俺のターン
my
ドロー
god. Okay.
ライ
Alright.
スキル発動
I see how it is. Yes, please remove that. Please have less rear guards.
コール
I mean, I know you're gonna be an asshole and attack with GG into my dinosaur, but cool, great. He gets support too. Was it a good hit? Of course it was a good hit. Great, cool. Sounds great. Oh man, I'd better check a heal or something.
スキル発動
Feel like you're ready before you got the grade 3. Yeesh. Please.
コールスキル発動
Please. And can we go draw 2 from these? God, I hate this deck.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I literally have to take this and expect a defensive.
ノーガードダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタック
ノーガー
ドライブチェック
ドダメージチェック負けた
Even if I had Elementar, he had the other attack, so... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, fuck this game. Fuck Chronojet. Never ever say anything good about Chronojet to me ever again, man. I can't believe I couldn't check a single defensive. Or draw a single trigger. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh my fucking gosh. Let him win. Let. I had nothing that I could have done. Nothing in my power to stop that. That was disgusting. I literally could have not. I literally couldn't have done anything. You're not sorry. Shut up. So get the hell out of here. Unbelievable. Chronojet was a mistake. 100%. If we go back, I forgot who it was that they would say they would delete Shododoji and Shiranui. I would delete Chronojet and then delete Chronojet again. Unbelievable. I know that wasn't specifically a Chronojet thing, but I'm taking out my frustration on Chronojet because fuck him. Can't believe I couldn't. I drew 2 cards. None of them were a trigger.
But I couldn't drive check a trigger. I couldn't get one defensively. I couldn't. Oh my god, man. Couldn't even see. Yeah, you're right. Couldn't you might not. I only saw Chrono Jet from the press. He might not have even been fucking. He might not have even been playing Chrono Jet, bro. I just been creating the crust. Could have been anything else. I'm not sorry. Sakura just full. Show up, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Oh my god. That was, yeah, they'll teach you how to fucking not check a single trigger and get bodied before you ride grade 3. I will teach you my ways, yes. Oh man, if you name your, if you actually name your deck, you'll see triggers. Yeah, that's true. I can't do it on the Steam Deck because this shit crashes. Blame Sim. I blame Sim and Chrono Jet. Oh my gosh. I specifically said, alright, am I gonna go to bed? In a bad mood and yep, I am. Yeah, happy Sim? I'm gonna go to bed in a bad mood. I'm gonna look at my dog. I'm gonna yell at my dog and I'm gonna tell him he's a good boy because of you. Because I would never yell at my dog unless he does something bad, then maybe. It's because I keep talking shit about the ranking and all that stuff. That's why that happened to me, I guess. I can be it's fine. No, fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash off the stain of this pitiful defeat. And have some dinner. That was great game. Get CurlyHairedVanguard Due Dates 2 available now on Steam and Switch. Have a great time like I did. It makes you very happy, sweaty, and angry, and want to choke out certain Canadian people. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna head out. We'll be back Tuesday probably. Yeah, we should be back Tuesday. I don't know what we're doing Tuesday. I think it's the Varga stuff, so it'll probably just be super quick and then we'll go to due days. But I'll see you guys next week. Only $70, yeah, in the US. A steal. Absolute steal. I'm gonna head out. Take care. Take care of yourselves and each other. Except for Sim. Do not take care of Sim. Don't let him drink water. Don't even talk to him. Just let him rot in the corner. Play Vanguard with everyone except Sim. And have yourselves a damn good one. Except for Sim. I hope you have a horrible... I hope when you go to your night shift, it sucks.